Yes, good morning, friends. How are you all? Today we are going to talk about communication methods. In previous lecture, we talked about communication, process of communication, objectives of communication. Okay, today we will talk communication methods. Okay, so first of all, let's recall that what is communication. Communication is a process of exchanging information and ideas. It helps us express our ideas and thoughts to others. The exchange of information takes place through written or spoken words, symbols, or actions, etc. Okay. Now, if we talk about communication method, we all know the importance of communication in our daily lives. Okay, because communication is major element in our life. Nothing can take place without some method of communication being used to express ourselves for whatever purpose. Okay, so communication is even more valuable in a business environment as there are several parties involved, various stakeholders, whether they are customers, employees, or the media, are always sending important information to each other at all the times. So we are therefore constantly using some form of communication or another to send a message across. Without these different methods of communication available today, it would take eons for us to carry out business as efficiently as it is done today and with the same speed. Okay, so if we talk about communication methods, okay, it is divided into three parts: oral, written, and body language. What? Oral, written, and body language. Okay, if we talk about oral communication, see, this communication could be said to be the most used form of communication, whether it is to present some important data to your colleagues or lead boardroom meetings. These skills are vital. We are constantly using words verbally to inform our subordinates of a decision, provide information, so on. This is done either by phone or face to face. See, if we talk about merits of, if we talk about, sorry, if we talk about merits of oral communication, uh, see, there is high level of understanding and transparency in oral communication, as it is interpersonal. Okay, uh, there is no element of rigidity in oral communication. Okay, there is flexibility for allowing changes in the decision previously taken. Our communication is not only time saving, but it also saves upon money and efforts. Okay, our communication is best in case of in case of problem resolution. Okay, our communication is an essential for teamwork and group energy. Our communication promotes encouraging morale among organizational employees. Okay, so oral communication can be best used to transfer private and confidential information and matter. Okay, so every coin has two parts, head and tail. If we paid attention to merits of oral communication, now we can pay attention to demerits of oral communication. Okay, so if we talk about demerits, see, all communication is less authentic than written communication, as they are informal and not as organized as written communication. Okay, all communication is time saving as far as daily interactions are concerned, but in case of meeting, long speeches consume a lot of time and are unproductive at times. Okay, all communication are not easy to maintain and thus they are unsteady. Okay, oral communication is not frequently used as legal records except in investigation work. Okay, so this is oral communication. Okay, if we talk about written communication, writing is used when you have to provide detailed information such as figures and facts even while giving a presentation. Okay, it is also generally used to send documents and other important material to stakeholders, which could then be stored for later use as it can be referred to easily as it is recorded. Other important documents such as contracts, memos or memorandums. Okay, minutes of meetings in our minutes of meetings are also in written form for this purpose. It can be seen in recent years, however, that verbal communication has been replaced to a great extent by faster form of written communication, and that is email. Okay, email comes under written communication. So you could also use video conferencing and multiple way phone calls with several individuals and simultaneously. Apart from a few glitches and that could occur, these methods of communication have helped organizations come a long way. See, if we talk about advantages of written communication helps in laying down apparent principles, policies, and rules for running of an organization. It is permanent means of communication, thus it is useful where record maintenance is required. Okay, it provides ready records and references. Legal defenses can depend upon written communication as it provides valid records. Okay, major element is that. Okay, and if we talk about disadvantages of written communication does not save upon the cost it costs who's in terms of stationery and the manpower employed in writing, typing, and delivering letters. Also, if the receivers of the written messages are separated by distance and if they need to clear their doubts, their response is not spontaneous. Okay, this communication is time consuming as the feedback is not immediate. The encoding and sending of messages takes time. Okay, too much paperwork and emails burden is also okay. Too much paperwork and emails burden are also involved here. Okay, so this is written communication. Now let's talk about body language. Although the most common methods of communication are carried out on orally or in writing, when it comes to management technique, the power of non-verbal communication must never be underestimated. Your smile, your gestures, and several other body movements send you a message to the people around you. You need to be mindful of this while dealing with your employees and customers. Always remember to maintain eye contact. This would show that you are serious and confident about what is being said. Okay, now question comes that why do we need different communication methods? Okay, you may ask why it is important that we use different methods of communication in one organization. Okay, the answer is very simple. The reason for this is the pivotal role of communication plays in the effective functioning of a business. Imagine an organization today without email facilities. How would a customer then be able to send an important proposal quickly and directly to the employer in charge? Okay. Similarly, an organization may have to stall their work if certain managers are not in the country and are thereby unable to give a presentation to the board. But of course, this can be done today with the help of video conferencing. Okay, therefore, it is crucial that different methods of communication are employed. Okay, now how to choose the right method, choosing the right method. Okay, it is important that the most effective methods of communication are chosen for any organization. Simply choosing a method of communication due to it being a famous instrument is not going to help. Okay, so you would need to understand the needs of organization in particular. Okay, so there are certain questions that you would need to ask. What is your target audience? How much are we willing to spend on such an instrument? Will it increase employee productivity in the long run? What kind of information do we send out most often? Okay, so you may have more questions to ask based on the type of work you carry out and the message that you need to send across. Remember that there is no right method of communication. You would need different methods for different purpose and task. Okay, it depends upon your need. Okay, so now let's conclude the topic now. Okay, in conclusion, we can say that it is important to always remember the importance of communication in an organization. The methods of communication you choose could in a sense make or break the management structure of your organization, and could also affect your relationship with customer if not chosen carefully. What? If not chosen carefully. So it is vital therefore that you spend some time choosing the right methods to aid you in your management task. So friends, this is all about methods of communication. I hope you must have got knowledge. Thank you very much.